And we welcome everybody back to our national semifinal postgame press conferences. I'm Jim Powers, glad to have all of you with us. And once again, members of the media, please put your questions into the Q&A, not into the chat. Once again, please put your questions into the Q&A and not into the chat. And joining us right out of the gate, after Northwest Missouri State wins 77-46, Diego Bernard. Diego, what an outstanding game for you tonight. Let's talk a little bit about it, because you were dancing around a triple-double there for a little bit.
Man, I was just trying to get the win. I don't even know my stat line. It don't matter as long as we got the win and we're playing on Saturday.
10 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists.
Man, it's crazy. I'm just glad we got the win.
No doubt. Talk a little bit about, the one thing that I think you were absolutely terrific on tonight was defensively against Lottie. And just talk about your assignment in shutting down one of the premier guards in the country.
Yeah, as you said, he's better off the bounce, shooting. He has a tough step back. We just trying to get up, try to make tough shots. We know he's going to hit a couple. We just didn't try to get him in a rhythm, and then we just try to get stops.
Let's go to our questions. Chris Rouch, what does it mean to be heading to play in another national championship?
Man, didn't think I was going to ever play in one, and just coming in two. Just got to focus down, get 1 day of rest, and watch some film and get ready.
From John Walker, been kind of tap dancing a little bit with foul trouble in the last few games. What was it finally like to get a full game in and do what you do?
Man, I feel like I haven't played a full game in like 2 months, but no, it's good. My players just hyped me up. Just trying to back off. Didn't get too aggressive the first half, and just try to play my defense.
From John Dykstra, Luke got off to a great start tonight, which he did, and with Byron out, how important was it to just get out to that quick start?
Man, Byron brings a lot to our team, and Luke, we just tell him to keep shooting, have confidence in himself, and then when the drive is there, he can make the play too.
I remember this possession there, and this is from Brandon Zenner from the St. Joe's News. There was a possession in the first half where you guys passed it 12 times and got a three-pointer at the shot clock. Talk about those possessions and just talk about what's that unselfishness says about this team.
Just we trying to get a great shot. I feel like we had like 4 or 5 okay shots. And then we just kept them in rotation. And then I found Trevor for the 3, and that was a great shot, and he knocked it down.
From John Dykstra, talk about the dunk. How sweet was that?
Man, I kicked it out to Trev. I thought he was going to shoot it. He kicked it off the Hawk, and I didn't see nobody boxing me out. So I just went up, and it happened to come off the rim, and I threw it down.
From John Walker, is it easier for you to guard players like Lottie when you go against Trevor every day?
Man, it is tough to guard. But, yeah, it helps me every day going against him, Isaiah, Byron, everybody on our team. He got a good step back. We guard Trev's step back every day. So he's tough, though.
Going back to the national championship, talk about the feeling, talk about what it means for Northwest Missouri State, especially after last year not being able to participate. How good is it to say we're going to defend our national championship?
It feels good. We feel like we should have been here last year if we had a chance. We're just trying to just win one more game, and it just feels good to be back.
Couple more real quick questions for you, then we'll bring Coach on. From Brandon Zenner, what is the biggest key to your offense's efficiency?
Like I said, not taking okay shots, taking a great shot, and then when we get them in rotation, layups are there too.
And finally, for you, with Byron out tonight, was it a little bit more of an added emphasis to keep you out of foul trouble?
Yes. But we knew that Zay was going to come off the bench, play big minutes, and he did good in this game and last game. So he's going to keep that up.
Great stuff, Diego. Thank you so much for your time. Outstanding job tonight, and we will see you Saturday in the national championship game against West Texas A&M.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Diego Bernard joins us, and now we'll have head coach Ben McCollum slide in.
Change out chairs. Huh? Yeah. Oh, stats.
Coach, congratulations.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. That was a fun game.
Let's talk a little bit about just the beginning of it. And, you guys get out to that lead. I think the run was something like 21-2 at one point in the latter stages of the first half. Just talk about getting out to that fast start and being able to maintain it.
I thought defensively we were really locked in. We had a good game plan, and concentrated on it with a quick turnaround. So, we didn't put in our game plan until I think it was about 4:00 this afternoon. Just we wanted to make sure that we had it right. And, we were defensively, I thought we were really, really locked in on what we needed to do in our scout, stuff like that. And then offensively, we shared the ball. I thought we were just okay. I thought there were some things that we, made mistakes on that we generally don't make, but, we'll hopefully clean it up for the next game.
How much do your kids know about the offensive efficiency numbers that you guys have put up, leading the country in that? And then there was that possession in the first half where I think it was 12 passes and you're able to kick it out and get to 3, for Trevor. Just talk about that mentality that has been built and bred into your program.
Yeah, I don't think our kids really care about, whether we're efficient or not. It's more, are they unselfish and do they share the ball and do we get the shots that we want? Statistically, we're probably an anomaly, where if you have stat guys that say this is the new wave of how you're supposed to run offense, it would be us. We don't do anything. Like, I don't focus anything on stats. It's just never been my thing. I know where we're at efficiency wise, but it's more about making sure the process is correct and we're getting the right shots, we're getting paint enough, and doing those right things than it is anything else.
Question from John Walker, Coach. What's it like to win 2 blowout games in the Elite Eight and the Final Four?
It's good. Yeah, I mean, they're both good teams, and they both earned their way here. And we were fortunate enough to be focused to be able to win the game. I think that Flagler was a little tired from the last game with Truman State. That was a pretty emotional game, and so we probably benefited from that as well. And we've been in that environment, so that probably helped us too. But no, I thought they were good games, and probably be another good game in the championship, I hope.
Luke got off to a hot start tonight. This is from John Dykstra. With Byron out, how important was that for Luke to get going quickly?
Yeah, Luke's a good player. I mean, he's really good. Sometimes he doesn't show how good he actually is. He just needs to make sure that he plays with consistent confidence. And he did that tonight. He was really engaged and really understood the scouting report. And the guys were finding him and were positive with him. And we benefited from him having a big game.
Another question from John Walker. You've outscored opponents 175-123 over the last 2 days. Have you ever experienced anything like this on this big of a stage?
I mean, no, but win's a win right now. Like, there's no style points. I wish we could carry over our margin of victory into the championship, but you just can't. So, I mean, there's no style points. It's just one of those things. We probably had good matchups or whatnot, and then we played well, and they didn't play very well. And so there's nothing more to read into it in regards to whether we dominated or not. It wins a win, and you need to try to win the next game.
From John Dykstra, how did the grind of the MIAA in the Central region help prepare you guys for this Elite Eight?
Oh, that really prepares us. I mean, I've thought this for a lot of years, that top to bottom, the MIAA is, if it's not the best, it's one of the best, and just top to bottom, and those coaches in that league are fantastic. They game plan, they scheme us, they throw everything at us that they can, and it really exposes us and makes us better once the postseason rolls around. we benefited from our league doing that for us and really making us better. And then obviously the Central region, Northern State's pretty good. Really good. Really good. So yeah, we got out of there, snuck out of there, and now obviously we're making a little run.
Your offense playing lights out. What's impressing you most about the defense? I tell you what, the job that Diego did on Lottie tonight was just unbelievable.
Yeah, he matched up with him some. Trevor did too, and then so did Isaiah Jackson. Those three, but being able to stop him is an entire team. You just have to crowd him. You have to make him feel congested. You have to take away some of his strengths, and then hope that he misses shots. And I thought we had enough guards to be able to do that. And obviously, if we would have had Byron, I think we would have had another guard that could have helped with that too. So it is a team effort. But yeah, Diego defensively is especially when he's like he was tonight, just elite. Just disengaged, and he can bring a different level of intensity. And then obviously the dunk, which was absolutely ridiculous. That was nasty. And he about caught another one later, which I was not very happy with when we were up 30. But it's just him. He just plays with his hair on fire, as they say, I guess, and he just gets after it. So yeah.
Quick question. Update on Byron. What's status?
Man, I don't know. I hope he comes back. Otherwise, we're gonna suit up Colin McDonough. Get some stops. We've seen him in noon ball. Colin's pretty physical specimen now. You don't want to come in the paint when he's out there.
I don't know. It'd be a heck of a matchup between the two of us, wouldn't it be?
Colin's pretty physical. I'm not gonna lie. He's actually like it's almost like, Colin, like, calm down. Like, we're not going to foul everyone on the court at once. So, hey, it'd be tough. I probably got my money on Colin, probably just from a loyalty perspective, but I think you might be able to give him a run if you're physical with him.
Last question for you, and obviously we know who you guys get. It's going to be number 1 versus number 2, West Texas A&M. We know what they're all about. You've seen them play. You know what they're all about. You going to get a little bit of sleep tonight, or are you going right into it, start watching film and getting ready?
No, we'll probably get a little sleep tonight and jump right into film first thing in the morning. I think that when you're in these tournament settings, even last night, I watched them for about an hour, and then probably went to bed about 1 and then got up at 5 and just started. But, if you can get that good 4 hours, it really freshens you up. If you just stay awake the whole time, you're not fresh, and the time that you're spending scouting doesn't do you any good. But I will certainly make sure that we will certainly make sure that we're as prepared as we can be. But they're elite. They're really good. So it'll be a tough game.
Coach, we thank you for the time. Congratulations, and we will definitely talk on Saturday afternoon.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
No problem. Head coach Ben McCollum joins us. Once again, we will log off of this stream. We'll restart the stream in about 3 minutes, and we'll have Jacek Lottie and Chad Warner from Flagler joining us. Thank you so much for being a part of our post-game press conferences from the NCAA Division II Elite Eight.